Now, adder is just one of 3 species of snake we have in the UK. This is another, the grass snake, quite possibly the most common of all the British snakes, and found in most parts of Britain below the Scottish border. And how can I be absolutely certain that this is a grass snake and so completely benign, totally harmless, unless of course you're a frog or a newt, which they feed on? How can I tell this apart from an adder? Well, it takes a close look. First of all, the detail on the back of the head. The adders have this V-shaped marking most of the time, but so too do grass snakes, often with a yellow collar, but not always. That's not diagnostic. Instead, look at the eye detail, because the adder's eye has a vertical slit pupil, the grass snake a round, circular pupil. Very different indeed. And the grass snake, too, takes to the water. Grass snake is actually the wrong name for it. I think really we should be calling it the water snake. They do, of course, go in grass, but they're love a watery environment, and so they often turn up in garden ponds, and you're very lucky if they do. The third species of snake in the UK is this beauty. Just take a look at that. This is a smooth snake. Undoubtedly the rarest, very rare indeed, restricted to just a few southern heathlands in Dorset and 1 or 2 other neighbouring counties. Fully protected by law. You have to have a licence even to handle one. So this is an extraordinary sight and opportunity for me, especially, to get close to this lovely animal. But it does look rather more like an adder. How can I tell that this is not a venomous adder? Well, again, here is an adder. Look at the eye. The adder has the vertical slot pupil, the smooth snake a round pupil, just like the grass snake. And the markings on the back, too, are rather different. The adder tends to have a zigzag, the smooth snake, these little speckles. They are exquisite creatures, and they live up to their name. They are smooth. The scales on the adder and on the grass snake have a keel running down the centre of the scale, whereas the smooth snake is perfectly smooth, spends a lot of time pushing through soil and substrate, and it has to be smooth.